Having a photo booth as a side hustle can make you this, but having a photo booth business can make you this. Which one do you want? What's going on, everyone? My name is Drew. I've been a photo booth business owner for 10 years, but when I say I've been a business owner for 10 years, it's kind of a lie. I've been doing photo booths for 10 years, but I haven't always been running a business. It's been a hustle for, the beginning. So let me just tell you guys some things that hustlers do that business owners don't. Hustlers are focused on getting the quick buck, getting the next booking, where a business owner is trying to set themselves up to have a long-term success in this industry. Some things that you're not going to see someone focus on that's running a business is being on Facebook Marketplace, right? That is a place where, yes, you can get a lot of leads, but you're going to get low quality clients. And these clients are not concerned about your services. They're just concerned over price. So like making moves to grow a business, yes, they're harder, but you're getting quality everything. What do you want for your life, right? Do you want to put little effort into your business? Yes, you can make some decent money, but deal with the types of clients you're going to deal with are not going to be ideal. They're not going to value what you do. They're not going to care about your services. They only care about getting the cheapest price. Where if you're running a business, you're going to be networking. You're going to have high quality clients, clients that don't have trust issues, clients that have deep pockets, clients that value quality. I don't know about you, but me looking back, I absolutely value the clients we have now as a business owner than I did when I was on Craigslist, right? Getting people trying to lower my already cheap price. And that's another thing I want to talk about, pricing. Those that are running a business are typically charging more for their services. So if you're new to this business and you're seeing people in like Facebook, right, groups, you're seeing other photo booth owners, even just maybe doing research, and you're seeing them talking about making thousands of dollars per event, I can understand how it seems impossible. It may seem impossible because you have a hustler mentality. When you're running a business, you understand it's very simple. You have your price, but more importantly, you have a client that is willing to pay that price. Hustlers are not getting $2,000, $3,000 events. They're typically around maybe $300 to $200, maybe even $400. And again, there's nothing wrong with having it as a side hustle, but just understand the difference and you can decide, what do you want? Here are some things that business owners have that you're not going to see a hustler have, right? And I'm not saying that like if you have some of these things that you're qualified as a business owner, you can be a hustler and still have it, but doing it correctly is the main thing. So business owners, websites are a must. I understand you can have an Instagram account only and get bookings and have a hustle, but a website is going to allow you to have something that is called Google SEO, Google Search Engine Optimization, meaning when someone types into Google, photo booth rental San Antonio, if you have a website with decent Google ranking, your website will pop up and that's going to bring you money. Also, having a Google My Business page is absolutely it's a necessity. I know there's a lot of weird things going on with Google business profiles, but it's a must. That's where you get your reviews. That's where you update photos. That's where you do a lot of your promoting through updating. Your TikTok, YouTube, create a LinkedIn profile, create a logo, create a brand, create an image, create a story. This is all stuff business owners are doing. You're going to see a lot of people on Instagram that maybe want to appear as if they're running a business, but it's not a business if you're not doing everything and you're doing it correctly. And the main thing I see people not doing that are trying to run a hustle is they have no clear plan. They don't know what their ideal client is. They don't know what kind of business they want to run. What they do is they just kind of put some efforts here and there, right? Maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's Instagram, whatever, right? And then they just let the world happen. If you're running with a plan, you should have an idea. What type of client do I want? At what price point? And what do I want our image to be? What's our story? What's our message? Also, being consistent on social media is something it's very difficult for a lot of people that are hustling to do because you're not going to see results right away. It's not like you can create an Instagram account and right off the bat, get leads when you do some posts or get people just interested or building a following. It is a long-term move, but I'm just here to remind you guys that yes, maybe you're hustling today, but if you make the decision to say, hey, let me do the necessary things to grow a business, you're going to look back in 2 years and you're going to thank today's version of you for making that choice. I went from maybe when I was hustling, right, with my photo booth business for the first few years, I don't know, 30,000, 40,000 bucks, you know? And then when I made the decision to actually turn into a business, $100,000 plus a year, just in year one. From one photo booth to 12 in 8 months, because I sat with a plan, I had a vision for our business, and just honestly, just putting the effort. You know, if you put hobby-like effort into your hustle, you're gonna get hustle results. If you put business-like effort, you're gonna get business-like results. Also, you know, having a bank account is like a rookie move that hustlers don't do. You wanna be organized, you wanna get your ducks in a row, consider maybe, do I need to be an LLC? So there's all of this stuff, but it does come down to one thing, the plan. When you're hustling, there's not real plan. There's just kind of, you know, let me get the next one, whether it's, you know, posting in Facebook groups, whatever. Like, that is not a business plan. Someone running a business sees the full value of one new client or just one event in general, right? Where if they're hustling, when you're thinking just strictly like this event is gonna make me 500 bucks, you think of it differently, right? The effort you go in, the customer service is different. When you look at one event, not like a $500 price point, but you see the full value. Hey, if I do this event right, and I keep this customer happy, maybe they book us 3 more times this year. Maybe they tell their friends and families, and then, you know, instead of it being a $500 event, in theory, through the lifetime, that one event can branch out to be $20,000, $25,000, if you think of it that way. And the aspect I want to like touch on here too is like when we're talking about white labeling, when people are hustling and they have another company white label for them, I see it all the time. They'll say, hey, just give me 200 bucks and you can deal with everything, right? I just want to make my quick money. You can keep the client, you can do all of that. But people that are running a business, they'll say, hey, we can do $100 or even no money for me, but I keep the client. It's a different mindset. So we all have seen a family tree where it's 2 people, then they have 2 kids. These 2 kids had 4 kids, and the tree goes up here, then it goes here, 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 here. It's humongous. In your business, it's the same exact thing. Each event should have a branch of another customer. This customer hired you again, but then you got these jobs. You're only gonna see that tree grow with time. Hustlers have a different attachment to time. Business owners understand timing is different. It's gonna take time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, make sure to follow us wherever you're watching this and go to photobooth101.com to get your photo booth equipment. We have it all, from the booths, the printers, the backdrops, the props, the guidance, the chats. We have it all. photobooth101.com. Thank you for watching. God bless. And I would love to see you guys go out and make some money. That's all I'm trying to do here, is inspire you guys. There is so much money to be made. You just have to choose. Hustle, or am I trying to grow a business? It's your call.